97.3 Citi FM. Relevant radio, always.
The kidnapping of our girls. For me, this is a complete disregard for precious human life. Slavery in another man's country was very, very sad. But slavery in our own country is pathetic. Please, in the name of God, bring back our girls. Thank you.
Hi there, my name is Jessica. I'm a broadcaster with 97.3 Citi FM in Accra, Ghana. And I just want to lend my voice because I heard about the 200 Nigerian girls who had been abducted by the Boko Haram a couple of weeks ago. Like everybody else, I was angry, I was upset, I was brokenhearted to say the least. And at the end of the day, I was asking myself, if these girls were my sisters, if these girls were my daughters, how would I react? I feel as if the Nigerian government have been too slow to react. I feel as if all of us need to rally behind the appropriate authorities to find these girls. I do not understand how the Boko Haram could hold the whole world to ransom, and that's exactly what they've done. We shouldn't allow extremist groups to just dictate to us any way they choose. In fact, we must bring back our girls. It is important, it's imperative that we do this, because guess what? If we don't stop, they're just going to keep going on and on and on until it's on our own doorsteps. Now, in Ghana, we have an idiom that we say, something about, if you see that your neighbor's beard is burning, fetch a cup of water next to yours and wait. Now, we don't have to wait until this happens to our direct family, to our cousins, to our aunties, etc. We need to stand up. And the only way we can do this, I'm not saying let's go on a plane and all go and look for the girls physically. Indeed, we might not even have the know-how. But what I'm saying is, let's use our mediums to institute and to drive change. So in your own small way, if it's a Facebook status, if it's a tweet, let's bring back our girls. Let's make an impact. I'm using my voice right about now, and you should too. Bring back our girls. Thank you.
Access to education is a right for every girl. And to break it down, every girl has the right to education. And nobody has the right to take this right from any girl. That is why we must all condemn any religious extremist who takes this right from any girl. Join us to condemn the girls that have been abducted by these terrorists. So join the campaign to bring back our girls.
Hi, my name is Apioko Sarah Mashong. I work with Citi FM as a producer and brand assistance officer. I've heard about the abduction of hundreds of schoolgirls in Nigeria, and I'm lost for words, really. It's treacherous, it's evil, and I just think they should be left out of everything that's going on. A couple of days ago, I heard that we're being told that they're going to be used as sex slaves. Please, 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 all of you get on board in Ghana, Nigeria itself, all over the world. Let's put a stop to this. Our children could be next, our sisters could be next, our little boys could be next. It could happen to any one of us in any form from any terrorist body. It's a very serious issue. Let's not be quiet. Let's make enough noise to get those girls back home. Bring back our girls. It's very important. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nana Kosia Hansen. I work at Citi FM in Accra, Ghana. And about the issue we're discussing, I believe there's religion and there's religious extremism. There's faith and belief. It's frightening that religious literature can be picked and misconstrued to suit whatever evil purposes people have in their minds. And each one of the girls that have been abducted in northern Nigeria represent the still reigning perceptions of girls, women, womanhood as objects of sexual gratification, as property and means of exchange, wealth in a sense. Boko Haram is, what they've done to these girls is probably the most extreme form, but it still exists in everyday life, in our homes, in our offices, in our schools. I mean, this reigning perception actually exists in an office when maybe the boss solicits you for sex because you're female in exchange for office favors. It exists in relationships where people believe the girl's role is to provide sex and homely warmth, and he pays you for it by giving you a house to live in and giving you what other material wealth, petty show of material wealth. It still exists in the schoolgirl who is preyed upon by the older, wealthier man for sex and other things he's left his wife at home for, in exchange for what's whining and dining you and buying you provisions for school. It still exists, but this abduction of girls is just the extreme form. And these two forms of perception, where the girls have been abducted and also the perception of women just being sexually gratified, is as bad as each other. And what people need to understand is that humanity is made of woman and man. And that's the beauty of nature, the yin and yang working together. That's the point. If one subjugates the other, it distracts humanity. It distracts nature. And this is where I'll cut it. I wish I could talk more, but bring back our girls and our womanhood and our humanity.